Have you ever felt there is more to your life than what your eyes can see, like an invisible force taking you on a well-planned journey to a foreseen destiny? This video came at just the right time for you, almost as if it was planned by the universe. As you continue watching, you will begin to see the world in a whole new, multidimensional way. This will lead to a transformation in how you perceive reality. Frequently, our minds are hindered by self-imposed limitations. Yet the truth is that reality extends beyond what we can see or touch. It is also influenced by our feelings and interpretations. Our perceptions are a complex symphony, and at the core of it all lies desire. This innate longing drives us forward, and its fulfillment is directly linked to the clarity and purity of our intentions. Without desire, we are like a flame without oxygen, lacking the necessary fuel to thrive. Yet, a genuine desire, free from ego and materialistic ambitions, can guide us towards enlightenment. Through meditation, we can connect with our fourfold self and expand our understanding of reality. Many individuals have a limited perception of themselves and the world, but through meditation, they can realize that they are not just a physical body, but also a soul that inhabits it. Our consciousness is not bound by time and space, as evidenced by the ability of some to predict future events. This suggests that there is a plan for life on Earth, existing in another dimension and slowly unfolding in our physical world. If events that are observed have not yet occurred in this world, then logically they must exist outside of it. Anything that is seen in this outside world, but later occurs in our world, must have been predetermined. From the perspective of someone who is awake in this three-dimensional world, can we change our future? Can humans alter the course of the future once it has been changed? This alteration creates a new trajectory from the point of change, a future that aligns with this change. The magic of human destiny lies in our adaptability. We are more influenced by our beliefs and feelings than by our actions. Our existence is built upon the image we have of ourselves, and our actions and experiences are reflections of this self-image. If we were to see ourselves in a new light, our actions would differ, ultimately changing how we view ourselves. Any shift in our life trajectory reshapes our self-image. Underestimating the power of our attitudes can have significant impacts, so it is crucial to recognize our creative power. Every transformation starts in our consciousness. Even if the future is meticulously planned, it still holds multiple possibilities. With every decision we make, we stand at a crossroads of destinies, choosing between various potential futures. We possess two distinct worldviews, the earthly and the spiritual. The ancients referred to these as the carnal mind and the mind of Christ. Our everyday consciousness is guided by our senses, while our imagination is driven by our deepest desires. This duality is apparent in the statement that the natural man cannot comprehend the things of the Spirit of God. In the earthly worldview, reality is confined to the immediate present, with the past and future existing as abstract concepts. However, the spiritual vision allows us to see beyond time, perceiving the past and future as tangible as physical objects in the present. This elevated perspective allows for a coexistence of what has been and what will be in the present moment. What may seem abstract and subjective to the earthly man becomes tangible and real for the spiritual man. Our reliance on our senses can often limit our vision, rendering us blind to the intangible. To truly see the invisible, we must sometimes divert our minds from sensory evidence and focus on the intangible, feeling and visualizing until it becomes as real as the physical world. By deepening our focus and blocking out distractions, we can fully immerse ourselves in a desired reality. Ultimately, the key to visualizing and manifesting our desired state is to focus on it with intention and belief. Focusing our attention away from the physical world and towards the unseen realm can enhance our spiritual perception, allowing us to see beyond the tangible aspects of creation. This ability to see is not dependent on our physical senses, but rather on our ability to cultivate and value it. Without this elevated vision, spiritual truths remain inaccessible. Through practice, we can discover the astounding power of controlling our imagination and shaping our future in alignment with our desires. Desire is the driving force behind all our actions, and without it, we would not be motivated to do anything. Our dominant desires are what move us, and when we overcome an addiction, it is because our desire to overcome it is stronger than our desire to continue it. Every desire stems from a recognition of something we lack, something that would make our existence more complete. At its core, every desire seeks personal benefit, and the greater the expected reward, the more intense the desire becomes. There is no truly selfless desire without some perceived benefit, and when desire fades, so does our motivation to take action. The spiritual man communicates with the earthly man through the language of desires. The key to advancing in life and achieving our dreams lies in promptly responding to this call and obeying this voice. It is like instantly embracing the realized desire. As Pascal wisely said, "You wouldn't have sought me if you hadn't already found me." By embracing the feeling of a realized desire and acting with that conviction, we can change the future in tune with that belief. Our convictions have the power to materialize what they affirm. As soon as we internalize the feeling of a realized desire, our fourfold being plots ways to make it a reality. It reveals methods to make this desire a reality. There is no clearer way to manifest our desires than experiencing in our imagination what we would feel if we had already achieved our goal. This imaginative experience provides the means for its realization. With its expanded vision, our fourfold self orchestrates the necessary means to achieve the desired end. However, an untrained mind may find it hard to accept a state that contradicts sensory perceptions. But there is a technique that facilitates predicting events before they happen, allowing us to invoke what is not yet visible as if it were already a reality. Many underestimate the power of the simple, but this seemingly simple formula for shaping the future was discovered after years of investigation and experimentation. The first step to redefining the future is to have a clear desire and know exactly what you want. Then, visualize an event symbolizing the realization of that desire, with you as the protagonist. The third step in this process is to relax the body, sitting down and reaching a near sleep state. With your eyes closed, focus on the specific action you desire to experience. Imagine yourself fully engaged in that action, as if it is happening in the present moment. Remember to be at the center of the action, fully experiencing it rather than just observing. It is important to genuinely immerse yourself in the action, as if you are living it, for it to become tangible. Keep in mind that the envisioned action should be the direct result of your desire being realized. For example, if your wish is to get promoted at work, imagine receiving congratulations from a coworker as a result of that promotion. As you relax your body and reach a state of drowsiness, stay in control of your thoughts. Imagine a coworker in front of you and extend your hand to feel the firmness of their handshake. Engage in an imaginary conversation that aligns with your desired action. Instead of viewing yourself from a distance, be fully present and immersed in the moment, feeling as if you are experiencing it in the here and now. This shift in perspective can make all the difference in the effectiveness of this exercise. Bringing the reality of a higher dimension into our everyday world is essential for success. To achieve this, we must merge space and time, transforming a distant place and the future into the present and here. This requires actively involving ourselves in an action, rather than just observing it. To understand this concept, imagine yourself climbing a ladder with your eyes closed, feeling each step as if you were actually doing it. This physical stillness, combined with imaginative action, allows us to be present in the here and now, shaping our future and consciously projecting our spiritual self. By becoming more receptive and holding onto our imaginative scenes until sleep takes over, we can awaken outside of our physical body and experience a more expansive world with heightened perception. This merging of space and time is vital for success and is an essential condition for consciously projecting our spiritual self. Our desire and imagination of what we want to do in the physical world is ultimately manifested in the fourth dimensional realm, regardless of whether we are consciously aware of it. To ensure that this manifestation occurs in the three-dimensional world, it is crucial to focus on a specific imaginative action, condense it into a single act, and repeat it in our minds until it feels real. Otherwise, our attention may become scattered, leading us away from our initial goal and lost in the vast expanse of our imagination. For example, if our wish is to climb a specific section of a ladder, we must solely concentrate on that action and continuously visualize it until it becomes as tangible as reality itself. This visualization should happen effortlessly, with the sensation of the wish already fulfilled filling our minds. Drowsiness can assist in this process, but we must maintain control over our thoughts and not fall into a deep sleep. Alternatively, we can deeply relax and imagine our desire as already accomplished, feeding this image to our subconscious mind. While in a state of deep relaxation, repeatedly recite short phrases that represent the fulfillment of your desire, treating them like a mantra. For example, you can say "thank you" as if you are thanking a higher force for already granting your request. If your goal is to consciously project into a more expansive plane, hold on to that imaginative action until you fall asleep. Imagine with all the vividness of reality what it would feel like if your desire were already realized. Over time, you will begin to perceive it in the physical world just as you experienced it in your mind. Feed your mind with premises or statements that you consider true, even if they seem unreal to the senses. If you persist in these premises until they feel real, they will manifest as truths in your life. Once a premise is assumed, it mobilizes all the necessary resources to make it a reality. Imagination is the foundation of faith and hope, and each of us possesses a tool more powerful than all the world's weapons combined: our ability to imagine, dream, and desire. With this tool, we have the power to create any reality we wish. Imagination is the lens through which we see our future, so do not let it be blurred by fears and doubts. Keep it clear and always pointing towards what you aim to achieve. Nurture the skill of visualization and embrace the belief that you can achieve what you desire. This is the key to creating your own destiny. Through dynamic meditation, we can release suppressed emotions and reach a deep state of relaxation. In this stillness, we can catch glimpses of our fourfold self and the vastness of our existence. When we speak of dreams and desires, we often focus on external gratification, but true satisfaction comes from recognizing the divine within us. Just as a lake reflects the moon, our soul reflects the divine, and it is this reflection that should guide our desires. By acknowledging our true nature, we can enter a state of pure bliss. When we nourish our mind with positive affirmations and beliefs, we align ourselves with the universe, and extraordinary things happen. Celebrating is a way to express gratitude to the divine for all that we have and all that we are. When we celebrate not only with our bodies, but also with our souls, we attract even more reasons to rejoice. The law of attraction is not simply a theory, it is a tangible reality. The key to shaping our future lies not only in visualizing or desiring, but also in recognizing the divinity within ourselves and everything around us. It is this awareness that empowers us to transcend limitations and embrace the infinite potential of existence. By doing so, we become co-creators of our reality, in harmony with the cosmic flow of the universe. If you enjoyed the video, share it and leave your comments below.